talking, man. Talk to him.
How you been, man?
Been good for the most part. You know, I can't even explain it, but overall, I've been good. You know, I've been straight.
That's good to hear. Yeah. Good to hear. Well, let's take it back for the fans, man. Let's start back like at the beginning. Mm-hmm. So, like, you know, I'm way back. So, where are you originally from?
7 Mile, Southfield. Yeah.
Born and raised?
No, I wasn't raised over there. I was moved over there when I was like 13. You know what I'm saying? I've been over there for.
Was that like a decision from your parents or something like that? Where you lived before that?
Before that, we stayed on West Chicago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 2-parent home. And, I think I was like 13, 14. We moved over there to 7 Mile.
Was you in the streets heavy as a young child, or was you just normal, you know?
I actually grew up 2-parent home. Father was real disciplined and strict. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Real disciplined, like militant type. So it was like real smooth. And then when we moved to 7 Mile, he passed. And when he passed, coming from like a 2-parent normal household, being upside down, mama got it just tripping. I was out the house by 15.
She put you out the house at 15, or was
put me out the house at 15?
Now, was it because of something you did or behavior? Like, what was going on at the time?
No, it was just more so I don't know, it was like I went from like I said, a good, upstanding, normal household, 2-parent household. And once my daddy passed, my mom just flipped it. It was wild on her end. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too much detail, but it was just wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just by 15, I was out.
Yeah. So you was out on your own. What was you doing at this time for a living? Like, as far as
no, I moved in with. So she put me out. I moved in with my close friends that lived down the street from me. You know what I'm saying? Then we moved on the other side of 7 Mile, like on Lasher, 7 Mile Lasher. So coming from a normal household, like far as go to school, homework, dinner served, all that, so on and so on, I moved into a house where, how can I put it? Whatever we make or eat outside is what we eat. To sum it all up. No food in the refrigerator, no nothing.
Was it like a squatting situation?
No, it wasn't. It's just how we was living. It's how we was living. Sleeping on air mattress, sleeping on the floor. And I'm 15 and we had to pay rent at this house. You know what I'm saying? We had to pay rent. And
who was you paying rent to at this time?
No, the people I moved in with.
Okay. Oh, so y'all was renting the property from a landlord?
I moved in with my who I call my brothers now. I moved in with them, and then mom had everybody paying rent. It was like everybody was already grown.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We kids, but we lived like we was grown. I was used to it. You feel me? So every month I'm out hustling, trying to make $200 a month to pay rent. Because if not, it was a strict policy.
You gotta get out.
You gotta
get out. So like, what was you doing around this time to like
at this time,
money to hustle? Like,
at this time, I was on 7 Mile Fenmore. You know, at this time it's like 05. So I'm walking all over down 7 Mile. I'm selling CDs. I'm breaking leaves, shoveling snow. I used to see cars where it used to be like the little handy trucks and all them asking niggas that y'all need help cleaning gutters, like just anything that makes some money. You know what I'm saying? Just hustling. That's it.
So from like a young age, you say you had like that hard work in?
Yeah, I had to.
So, yeah.
Like it forced me. Remember I told you before that, I never did nothing like that. Like I used to think playing dice was a joke just cause. Until I actually got on my own, I'm like, nah, nigga, this is serious, you feel me? So my mindset just did an alternate change from that.
Okay. So from 15, how long did you stay there? From 15?
From 15, I ain't talked to my mom from 15 to 18.
Okay, from that time, that's when you was
staying? From that time, yeah, that time. So we stayed from 15 to 18. Like I said, at this point, we knew each other since we was kids, so we all just hustling. You know what I'm saying? We always been hustling since the beginning of time, obviously. So as we keep on growing on, it's like we just doing stuff. We graduated from walking up and down 7 Mile, selling CDs and all that, to now we doing fraud now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. This
is like 19, 20, fresh out of high school, yeah, 19, 20.
Okay. Now, was it like petty, or was it you know?
No, shit that was actually it was. So from us selling like little hustling, like selling little bullshit weed and CDs, we all chipping in just to we all living in the house together at this point, so we all chipping in just to make rent. You know what I'm saying? We probably got a little old schools in there, but we ain't really got no real money until we did our first scam. And I think we made like 2,500. This was back in like 2010 when niggas having zeros back in the day. And you know what I'm saying, the profit like 2,500 for one day. We wasn't doing that at first. So that was our first how shit would start going on.
Okay. Can you talk about the scams that you was doing at that time?
That's how I'm talking about it now at this point. First thing we was doing when Facebook was like real popular for the kids at our age. So I ain't gonna lie, I just sent a whole bunch of DMs. Like, you wanna make 300. And if I know you, maybe 4, but we're finna have like 300-400. Tell them we gonna just get a phone for you. You gotta go to like 3 stores. And you know, at this time, everybody was biting. So we going to pick them up. First we start off going to 12 Oaks. If they get approved, boom. Then we shoot them to Somerset for the other 2. And if we get the other 2, we going way out to what's that shit called? Evelyn Creek, Partridge Creek. Going out there to get the 5. So we doing 5. If we got, depending on how many people you got, you doing 5 per person each day. Make between 25 to 5,000.
Was y'all splitting the money or was y'all?
No, everybody had us. No, we all did our own thing. Just that we were just a crew of niggas who all did the same thing though. But we like brothers. Like I said, we damn near grew up. We've been growing up with each other.
So you went from making like $200 trying to struggle to pay your rent to making $2,500 a day. 25, maybe more, depending on the people you get. So like, how did this like big change in money affect your life?
Okay, so at this time I'm like 21, 20. The first thing I did was, cause I always had like regular old schools as a kid. Like 17, 18, I always had regular old schools. But first thing I did was I bought me a yellow mining on Foles. With the tier you did, the digital dash, first thing I did. So I'm doing dumb shit like that. All I care about at this point is just a car and some bus. Keep in mind, we still staying with each other. But, you know, hustle goes so you can make some money, not make some money. But every time niggas get some money, we just buying cars. This is what I was into. Right. You know, so I was always into like cars and glasses. So first thing I was doing, I was just buying old schools. I'm just buying heavy old schools, just different kind of old schools. Buying them, selling them, and just glasses. All we cared about. So that's all my mind was at that time.
So you was buying the bus and selling the bus, or you just? No.
The bus, of course, I'm about the old schools.
Oh, the old school.
Yeah, you know, after you ride it for a few months.
You was in your 20s at this point, right?
My early 20s, yeah.
So you said you reconnected with your mom at about 18?
18.
Like, what was the relationship like going forward from that point? And then she seeing you get money and everything. Did she know what you was doing? Or
I never, even though I had like a car and all that, that's all I had. And I never like put my shit on Front Street. I never brag. Whenever we go to the clubs, I was gonna be in the clubs and all that. My homeboys was always popular. I never like cared to be out there. Even at a young age, I never cared to be the one out there. So I never flashed as much or showed anything.
Okay, out the group, were you like the more humble one out the group?
I mean, I won't say humble. It was just more so I would just always chill and lay back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my personality. Chill, lay back. Don't care to show nobody what I got. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just that.
So what was the plan at this point? You making all this money, you buying your car, you say your glasses. Like, what was your goal at this point?
At 20 years old, making the money we was making, and it's like 2010, 2011, so we not really thinking about nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? We a bunch of niggas stay in the house, and nobody caring about nothing.
Y'all just getting money, y'all not really
we just bullshitting around, gambling, we doing young shit, you feel me? Now, one of us was older and he was in college. So when he used to come and talk to us, he used to be like, telling us like, man, why y'all don't go and split apartments up? Like, y'all want to stay together, cool, but 2 go here, 2 go here. You can get a house, you make this much a month, so on and so on. But he was going back to college and he breaking in doors. We weren't trying to hear nothing he was saying at that time, you feel me? But he was right. But so when he moved back, then when he actually like set the foundation, he like helped everybody grow up to me. And it's like I'm like 22.
So from 22, you said from 18, 22, you doing your scams and everything, you make your money. So what comes after that? Like, did you get your own place?
So from 2022, we doing regular normal scams. You feel me? And then about 23, 24 maybe, one of us came up with the no, my bad, not came up. One of us came with some slides. And, we ain't know what the fuck it was doing. So first thing you do.
Okay, for the people that don't know, go ahead and explain what like a slide is.
Okay. So a slide is a credit card. It bought to a magnetic strip. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't yours. And this is one that you swipe, but it ain't yours. So many words. That's what we call slides.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he came to you with the idea, like, look what I got.
No, it was just, he didn't come with us. Somebody sold him some. Somebody sold him some for like $100 for like 5 of them. And he like, you go shopping with it. And whatever you get on it, you can get on it, but go shopping with it, nothing else. So he go to Foot Locker, and they on, he's swiping them. He's getting like, like $300-400 worth of stuff. So when you come back and tell us, we all like, damn, what the hell is that? We didn't know what it was. And now the older one is back. Now the older one, he know people. You know what I'm saying? So he like, damn, that's what my people got. And it's my people got that. I'm gonna see what they talking about. So he brought them back to the table, and he had like 50 of them. And he told us like, what we're gonna do is, you gonna get this, you gonna get this many, you gonna get this money, and we gonna go get all electronics, but only at Target, Walmart, Kmart, and shit like that.
And I assume it was successful.
It wasn't at first.
Okay.
Because we didn't know what we was doing for real. We didn't know what sites we was on. We don't know nothing about it.
Y'all just got out there and just started.
We just got out there. We're just trying to figure it out. Like like I said, we only hitting Target and bullshit stores to get Game Boys and all, shit like that. We're not knowing what we doing. So as we just figuring out, we see that now you gotta literally buy like 50 to 100 slides to really make some real money. And they still all possibles. Like, you don't know for real. So we doing it. Niggas doing it, bitch. Now we just keeping them just to do bullshit with us. We want to get gas all day with them. Going out to eat, do bullshit like that. Like, we're not making no money from it. And then one of somebody else, the youngest one, came out of nowhere, was like, we're gonna start punching. And nobody knew what the fuck he was saying. And he been coming back every day with boxes of cigarettes. Come back every day with like 10 boxes, 20 boxes, 25 boxes. So we like, bro, what the fuck? We not thinking like, bro, what the fuck you selling cigarettes for? Like, what you doing? And he like, I'm telling you, all these punches is getting it. Like, I'm making money a day. I'm making like $2,500, $3,000 a day. And he not telling nobody. We just seen him come back with cigarettes. So he tell us the whole deal with the punches. He said, the only thing is you can't slide it, you gotta get it keyed in. And we hitting, he like, only go to Rite Aids and try to buy every cigarette box in the back, any kind, no matter. Take it to our cab, they ain't gonna buy them, and it's easy. And there's no kind of, it's not hot, you don't look suspicious or nothing, because it's cigarettes. Nobody thinking a person doing something with cigarettes. So, I think me and another one did it, and we went out, we made like 9,000.
In one day?
We in Utica, we literally hitting all the Rite Aids. We going so far, we hitting all Rite Aids. And we go in the back, acting like we just want to buy cigarettes, and they keying them in, so and so. Now the punch, the only thing that made it so different was we can't tell them to slide it, so we gotta convince them to punch it in. But like I said, we was already, since kids, we've been salesmen and hustlers, so it came so natural and easy for everybody. So easy to get somebody to key and punch in. So now we doing that. So now we just punching cigarettes. You do this for like maybe a month. Niggas made a lot of money off punching cigarettes, right? And then after a while, it got hot, the little memo came out, boom, boom. So then we started to notice that you could buy Indies with them. Indies is the gift card. You feel me? So we started noticing you could buy Indies with them. So we started noticing that in Michigan, we started noticing everybody was going around doing it, but it was like all right because a lot of stores went key in for Michigan for gift cards. Until one of us went to See the Point. And when he went to See the Point, at this time, Ohio is not as hot on fraud as it is now. So he go to See the Point one time, and he come back like, oh, I just went to See the Point. Had a busload of hoes, and I punched everything. So we like, nigga, you did all that hot shit to See the Point. You're like, bro, it was so green, I just kept doing it. So we spent all that money in Ohio, and we noticed that you can't get keyed in. So 2 of us go and work in Ohio. They figure that it's more and greener in Ohio, so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? And we still only hitting certain stores like Kmart, Rite Aids, Myers, them stores.
But it was just easier to do it that way.
It was just easier to punch it. I mean, no, my bad.
They was getting hip to it back up in Michigan?
Yeah, Michigan out the gate wasn't having it. I don't know why. Out the gate we couldn't get it. We wasn't trying and we wasn't lucky at all in Michigan. It was more so the punch was going through more than the slide.
Okay.
Like it was more a greater chance of a punch going through than a slide. You feel me? So we got to went to Ohio. Burnt out Ohio real quick. You know what I'm saying?
By burnt out, you mean you put it?
It was hot. Like I told you, the store when you hit a store, and when they come back after a while, they so on and so on. And we noticed that they coming back so quick now. You feel me? Like the stores getting alerted so back so quick. So one of us go to somebody go to I want to say Kentucky because it's still drivable for them. You know what I'm saying? One of us go to Kentucky, hit all the same stores, but it's green. I mean, it's a go. Like you can double back green. Nobody's saying nothing. It's like 2013, I think. You know what I'm saying? It's green. Like it's boom. So niggas eventually just started driving everywhere. North Carolina, Massachusetts, no major states. We going in all small states. Tallahassee, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Hitting all regular stores at first. We're not thinking that nobody, for whatever reason, nobody thinking to hit Walmart.
And this whole time, while you driving state to state, it's easier for you because you don't have any like drugs. We got no
drugs on us. None of us never smoked a drink. So everybody folks, we never smoked a drink. Never came up. Nobody smoked a drink. So we ride through Ohio. We ride through all that. Niggas get pulled over. They gotta bring the dogs out. We got credit cards. Nothing to smell. Nobody smoked. No drugs. Gotta let us go. Everybody ride legit. That's always a rule. It was good. So as we hitting all the regular stores, after a while, niggas started hitting Walmart. And the Walmart is a big store. Like a real big store. You feel me? So instead of us hitting a Rite Aid where you gonna need maybe get 1,000, 1,500, depending on how, you know what I'm saying, who the cash register is. Now you go to Walmart, I can walk in and go to aisle 9 and load up 500, whatever I want, get that, and I can go to aisle 6 if the person ain't paying attention if I'm good. And I go to aisle 1, now I go to self-checkout, and I can go ahead. Walmart was so big, I think about Walmart.
Wasn't paying attention to
they got damn near 100 in every state. And it's like 2014, 15 where everything is green and wide open.
At this point, how much money was y'all making?
Say about, at this point, 2015, I think, I'm gonna say between the most of us, niggas probably seen like 100 overall. When we first started, 2014, 15.
Okay, through the whole thing or what?
No, it's only just when we first started.
When
we still figuring it out, seeing what's...
Y'all cleared 100 while y'all figuring it out?
100 each, maybe. Like overall, how much niggas made, but you know...
Okay.
But you know, when you... A car we could do 100, but we only seeing about 85 of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then the stuff with the living and all that, so... But that's how much I say it probably did at that when we first started it. And then we started realizing that realizing that overseas punches is really the Holyfields. So when we started doing that, start going overseas, that's when niggas start hitting cars First, we was doing shit, hit 500. If we double back for another 5, maybe. Then if you lucky, try to get 1,500. No, niggas was coming out the gate. 2,000.
Overseas, y'all was just, who idea was it? Like, y'all just said, hey,
it was, no, all this, the idea was, it was also, the whole idea was the smartest one out the crew, you feel me? And he would just find this stuff and bring it in, I wouldn't say bring it back to the table, because niggas always like to go and do shit first, and then be like, this was going on. But there's really only one that figured everything out and just kept coming back and was just telling us what to get, what not to get, what not to get, what not to get. And everything was just going up, going up.
Where was y'all going? Can you tell us where you was going overseas? Like, where was y'all going?
No, we was overseas. Not we weren't going overseas. I'm saying we was buying our stuff from overseas. Okay. Like punches, there wasn't US no more.
Oh, okay. So you was just getting everything prepared?
No, don't get them shit. We was buying the numbers from overseas. Okay. There wasn't US numbers no more. Start getting all overseas. Right?
And it just went up from there.
And overseas just worked. It was literally damn near 10 out of 10. Nothing that stopped. One being. You know what I'm saying? We'll find a being, niggas will share beings, and you go to wherever you got it from. So everybody making money at this point.
Were you flashy at this point, or were you still kind of?
No, I never was flashy still. Like this is, and as we making money, everybody around me is becoming flashy. Like flashy ain't the word. Like niggas look like Frank Lucas. Like everybody becoming flashy around me. I'm the only one that's looking regular and
chill.
Yeah.
What do you think that was? Why do you think that was? Were you worried about attention?
No, it was more so. I think it was more so the I ain't like the idea of the fact I feel like we was telling on ourselves.
By being loud.
By being loud. You know what I'm saying? Cause the streets know what you're doing, so and they see you doing it, they want to know what you're doing now. So the police will, easily ask them, like the niggas will tell, cause niggas was telling.
So what? Okay, before we get to like that, people telling and everything. When did you decide? Okay, I'm gonna get into music.
It was right before I had my daughter.
Okay. Now was it a big jump in time between this, or was it just like, okay, we making enough money now, let's do something else with it?
Mm-hmm. Cause keep in mind, everybody still do their own thing.
Right.
We just all a crew of niggas that grew up with each other, and we just do everything together. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Never no outside niggas for real. It was just us. Just the crew niggas that we grew up with. That's it. Yeah. So it wasn't that we was making money, just that my daughter was born and my child's mother actually was just like, all right. Matter of fact, I lost money, a lot of money at the casino.
You was gambling?
Gambling heavy, and my child's mother was pregnant. I was gambling heavy, and she never said nothing about my money or nothing, but she like, all right, what I'm saying, like, what exactly are you doing? Like, you just fucking up right now. You know what I'm saying? And then I tried to do real estate. I tried to do other little stuff, but it just wasn't my thing. Like, I wasn't into it. You feel me? And then I just sat back, and somebody used to always call me and had advice how to use their podcast. And I was giving great advice, you feel me? And then my homeboy was like, man, you should be a manager or something, because you always find advice. Then I just thought, like, damn, I'm about to get into music. I want to manage. And that's how I came up with that.
Okay. So at this time, you into music. Mm-hmm. Who was your first artist?
My first artist was, matter of fact, I'm sorry, because I managed Pesh at first, but I wasn't taking it serious for real. As you now see Pesh, you know what I'm saying, free Pesh, but I managed him like 2012 for like 6 months. But I ain't take it serious though, you feel me? I ain't know what I was doing. So I'm gonna credit Pesh for being my first artist, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, and then at this time, daughter born 2016, I met the Geno cashh. I was going through that. I was going through
the people around you, they really wasn't messing with it.
No, they weren't fucking with it. They was like, we ain't co-signing this shit. Cause nigga was lying, you know what I'm saying? So.
And what you mean, like lying?
Like, I mean, it was more so like, when he saying, for example, when he say, had a college hoodie on, busting Walmarts, that's me he's talking about. Cause my idea was, I'm just gonna give you my life to rap.
To rap about.
Everybody around me, you gonna be around us and you gonna just rap everything we doing. So stuff like that, but they wasn't feeling it. They're like, bro, we not co-signing that. But I knew, dog, I'm like, he can rap though, bro, and we put everything around it. And nigga, who gonna say something about us? If he around us, it's gonna be smooth. And it worked. So everything was going good at first. Everything was going good.
And what happened? You said at first?
It was also, the only issue I had was I had to drag him in the studio. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, bro, you can rap your ass off, nigga, just rap. And I'm thinking from a hustling standpoint, a nigga give you opportunity, funding everything, you don't have to do nothing but just rap. That's the only issue we had at first. Nigga didn't want to make him rap.
Okay, so he started rapping, everything started working out?
Every time he rapping, the more he keep rapping, I'm putting everything out. I'm marking everything out the gate. I'm going to strip clubs. I'm giving all the DJs USBs. I'm tapping in with all the people that I know already that's around music to fuck with them. You feel me? So everything is just going good. We can book for shows. You know, I'm more so like trying to build him up to the image that he rapping about. So as we book shows and all that, I'm letting him keep all the money. You know what I'm saying? So the first year it was smooth. The first year everything was smooth.
And then what happened after that?
I don't want to say the JR beef. Cause we was still smooth. I mean, nothing changed. Nothing changed until right before I got indicted. The last little few months, it was so hard to get this nigga in the studio. Nigga kept complaining about small stuff we'd fall out about. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, you crying about that? It wasn't nothing like that. You feel me? So it was just slowly just already going on. We ain't seeing that out the last few months. Before I got indicted.
You think he was done with the situation? Like after the indictment or something like that?
When the indictment came, I got out on bond and I walked to him. Like, look, at this point, I done build us up. Like literally, I done got us where you in a good position to move on your own now. I just got in trouble, so I got to make sure my crib straight with the whoop, boom, boom, just carry the weight now. I still got you, but you got to carry the weight. And I don't know if I put too much pressure on him. I don't know if we just couldn't do it, but it really turned dog to so many words to just say fuck me. You feel me? I think he thought it was over because I couldn't lead the way no more. And from when I got indicted, that's when I stopped dealing with him. So you
broke ties up with it after that?
Yeah, it just completely, because we got, I remember how it happened. We was in a group message, texting, and we got to an argument, and literally about me just asking him when we'll get back in the studio. And I think he got the argument dragged on, and he went to the internet. I never did the internet thing, you feel me? So he went to the internet, made a post, I ain't touching ET no more, and fuck niggas, I don't need niggas and all that. So, me, I'm like, damn, nigga, you think this, because now they can't do nothing for you no more, or that you think. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what happened. And from that point, that's when we broke ties.
We all still doing what y'all was doing?
We doing what we doing, but it's low key. I'm noticing that it's starting to come to an end now. Stores getting hip now. Niggas punches ain't working no more for real. Niggas having dead trips. Meaning you done spent some money, bought a flight, all that, rent on all that, you ain't making no money. You feel me? So it's starting to come to an end, so many words, yeah.
Okay. So at this point it's come to an end. Were you making money off the music at this point?
When I first started?
Yeah.
No, I was investing money. Making no money.
Okay, so like you doing good, you managing artists, you managing Geno, everything going good. Like where did everything make a turn for the worse?
Well, it was already started like when I got indicted for real, 2018. When I got indicted in 2018, that's when it went turn for the worse, yeah.
You got indicted. What did you get indicted on? Can you speak on that?
Yeah, I can. It's public records. Got indicted for conspiracy to commit wire fraud, aggravated identity theft. Yeah, that's it.
And it was just hot, or did somebody like tell what happened?
It's about, I got in my paperwork, it's listed about 12 CIs. You know what I'm saying? That's confidential informants. So it's a lot of people. And they got CIs dated back from 2015.
That y'all thought y'all knew, y'all was kind of...
I don't know who the CIs is. It just say CIs. No.
Okay.
But in my paper just say, it shows like CI said this. Like niggas was pretty much on top of the people I was around already being hot. The CIs is getting caught out of town. Niggas won't know what they doing. They getting caught out of town. And they don't even know my people or these niggas I'm around or us. But these niggas is so flashy that if you in the city, you know who such and such is, you know that they do it, you go out of town get caught. And if you gonna tell, oh yeah, I know who really getting it, and you gonna say the flashy niggas. So there was a lot of that going on at first. On top of niggas' own wrongdoing, that's how niggas got high.
So they was building the case on you since 2015?
2015.
Okay. And this is, you was recently indicted in, what was that, 2016? 2018?
Yeah.
Okay, now, was that for the same charges, or was it?
No, yeah, all the same charges.
All the same charges.
I was on a conspiracy indictment.
Okay.
So everybody who I grew up with, except for one, is on that case.
Okay. Why wasn't he on the case?
You said who?
I said, why wasn't he on the case?
No, I said everybody except for one that I grew up with was on the case.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, did you go to trial?
No, I ain't go to trial. That's why I don't know who told on me. But to us, in so many words. Took a plea. It was an open plea. They tried to give me a bullshit Rule 11. I ain't signed that. I was thinking about going to trial, but when they showed me that, when my lawyer showed me that they got so many CIs and people willing to come testify, I ain't want to deal with it. And I think since I ain't never been in trouble, I would have been, got like a slap on the wrist or something. So I took the plea, open plea.
And what does that mean exactly?
Open plea is when you sign your, when they offer you a Rule 11, they put you in like a little cap space where you got to get sentenced between these guidelines. But you sign an open plea, you pretty much telling the government, I'm guilty, okay, but I'm not signing your Rule 11, so let my shit be open. So the judge can sentence you from 0 to 100 years if you want to. That's an open plea.
Okay. And what did they end up sentencing you?
They gave me 72 months.
72 months?
Yeah.
That's what, 8 years?
No, that's 6.
6 years?
Yeah.
Okay. And you gotta turn yourself in?
Turn myself in Friday. 2 days.
Like, what's the feeling and the thoughts that's going through your mind right now?
I mean, you know, I'm gonna miss my daughter for one. You know what I'm saying? You know, my daughter with me every day, so that's the one thing I'm gonna miss. Since I done caught this case, everybody that love me been showing me love. You feel me? So it kind of been making me feel good. I've been having my days every now and then, but for the most part, I had damn near 3.5 years to think about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't signed up for nothing that I couldn't handle. Knew what I was doing since the beginning of the time, so I know something I gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's only 2 days anyway. Day you come in, day you come out.
What advice do you have for people, for the younger guys coming up here that may be following in your footsteps or something like that, or that's into some things like that?
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you gotta, I ain't gonna lie, if you gonna do it right. Do it to make money. Don't do it just to put on Instagram and all that. And the niggas who is getting it right, don't put it on the internet, so many words. Cause niggas will tell on you, literally. They'll tell on you. But if you have a choice to not do it, it ain't worth it. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
So, going in, and you about to serve your time and everything, what's your plans during this time, and like what's your plans when you get out?
When I go in, get my body back right. I've been drinking like a motherfucker, my old little outlet, but get my body right, you know what I'm saying? Learn how to do contracts. That's one thing I don't know how to do in the music business, do contracts. Teach myself more, and when I come home, I'm dropping a book and a documentary on everything that goes on, so I can talk about it now.
Okay. So it's just gonna be like a mini movie, or
it's gonna be a book. I'm gonna come up with the book first, and then we're gonna go from there. But I plan on doing the movie with it, or a documentary, depending on how, whatever's going on. Book coming for sure though.
What's your expected release date?
Well, with good time and all that, I'll be out in about 3, so 2025, close to 26, boy, be home.
You thinking of picking up another artist when you get out?
I mean, I already got Twin. I already got 4-2 Twin right now. When I come home, I see what's going on.
Is there any artists that you mess with?
Yeah, the artists I mess with now, I like 4-3 JB, I like Skilla, and I like Shorty Cash. And the ones I keep my eye on.
For sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sitting down with us, man.
Oh, you know it? Anytime,
keep your head up. Yeah. And, you gonna get through this and shit. When you get out, we gonna be back on. You feel
like I said, there's only 2 days, man. The day you go in, and the day you go out.
Yes, sir.
That's it.